YouTube.
Okay.
And then if you can click another tab, go to YouTube, and I think it's Your Team Sucks POD. See if it's streaming and it sounds okay. It doesn't sound crappy by any ways.
Okay.
Record device
Well,
live.
okay.
Did you or
Oh, wait. Are you on yet?
yeah, I hit start streaming. So we should be streaming right now. And then also if we can find it. Oh, here we go. Your team sucks lives. Week 4. Cowboys winning, Eagles loss.
Oh, wait. Are you
There
on
we
yet?
go. Okay, so that's going. Let me see if I can also share this somehow. It sounds good.
Yes.
Share Facebook. We are live. Go Cowboys, not Eagles. And then I posted that to my account. If you are you on the YouTube as well? Did you find it or no?
Uh, no, I was after
Okay,
you got on. I
that's okay.
stopped.
I will copy the link. I will also send it to you in Messenger if you want to just quickly throw that out there. Allow paste. There's the YouTube.
So you just want me to share this?
Yeah, just share that on your Facebook page
Okay.
and say, watch me tear Rob apart or something, whatever. Um, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you just say something while you're doing that real fast? I'm checking Audacity.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Sounds good to me.
One, two,
Yep.
one, two.
All right. Perfect. Perfectamo. Okay. Now, backspace. Get rid of this. Delete. Delete. Come on, son of a bitch. Stop being difficult, computer. There we go. Okay. Let me know when you're done doing that. I will hit record on Audacity.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I just did that.
All right. I'm going to hit record on Audacity. That is going. All right. Do you have the script up?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot the music. We need the music. What kind of show are you running here? Mike, no music. I like Sean's things this morning. He's got graphics and everything going. That guy's on top of stuff.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a minute.
Yeah,
He's a good tech guy.
he's a good tech guy. I think this is it. All right. Check. Come on. Loading. So I asked my friend, the music teacher in my school, to write me some fun music. He said, "Oh, I'm working on that." It was he does things as quickly as I do for other people. It's been like a couple of. Let me make sure. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Hey, Mike, what has 48 yards and looks bad?
What?
My lack of hope in the Cowboys' run game. Oh no.
Did you ever have hope though?
Not this season. I did not. That's for damn sure. My goodness, they looked so bad.
Yeah. At
All
least you got the
right,
win. We'll talk.
we did get the win. Hey, y'all. You like my southern accent there, even though I'm from Philadelphia? Welcome to Your Team Sucks, the podcast where football rivalries are at their finest and tempers are always flaring. I'm Rob, your diehard Cowboys fan, even still. I don't know why. And trust me, I've got a lot to say about how America's team is running this league.
I don't know about running the league, but I'm Mike, and the one and only Eagles fanatic who's here to remind you that the only thing better than a win is seeing the Cowboys lose. Although, I don't know. That's a toss up. I think I'd rather have the Eagles win than see the
Okay.
Cowboys lose. But,
Yeah,
we're, it is close.
it is close, I'm
Uh,
sure.
but we're here to break down the latest game, stir up some good natured trash talk, and make sure that everyone knows how incredible the Eagles, not today, are.
Buckle up because we're diving deep into the rivalries. the stats, and everything in between. Whether you're wearing white and blue like I am, or green and white like Mike is somewhere. He's in all black today. I think
Yeah, I
he's
got the black
oh,
hurts.
you got the black hurts on. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're mourning his 7 sacks, was it? How many sacks did he have?
Oof. Yeah.
It was a lot, yeah. Everything between where am I? Buckle up. Get an earful. That's what I'm going to. We'll promise you'll get an earful.
Remember, it is all in good fun. At the end of the day, we're just fans of a crazy, amazing game. So let's get into it. This is Your Team Sucks.
Yes, and I think both our teams, even though we're tied for sucking right now, but both our
This
teams suck.
this is true.
Uh, Welcome. Before I start to, I mean, I got to win, and I still feel like I got to loss. Cry. Let's talk about where people can find us. Check us out on YouTube at Your Team Sucks. We just posted it to our personal Facebook pages, so you better be signing on there right now, watching us live. Live. We'll do it live. Or at Instagram at Your Team Sucks Pod, and on Facebook, Your Team Sucks Podcast.
Yes, and you can also listen on Spotify, the Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Amazon for now. We need your help. So please rate us when you listen. The more ratings we get, the better it is. And please go to YouTube and follow us there. Now for the fun stuff.
Now for the fun stuff. Ready? Well, I wrote down Falcons win. I know that's old, but ha ha ha. And
Yeah, yeah, that one was a tough gut punch.
yeah, because that was the night you guys played. Well, you guys played Monday, right? It was Monday. Yeah,
It's a Monday night. Yep.
you guys played Monday right after we did our last show 2 weeks ago, and the Cowboys lost horribly to the Saints. So I was like, oh, I had nothing to back me up, and then you guys go and lose to the Falcons the next day.
Yeah, I mean, yours was a blowout.
Yeah,
That was tough. I feel that the Falcons' loss was worse.
I think so too, because like I said to you earlier, at least I could go cut the grass by halftime. I knew we had no shot of coming back. It was so bad. But you
Yeah,
guys were there all the way to the end. And then in the last minute, the Falcons said, hey, watch this.
yeah, it was a woulda, shoulda, coulda game. There was a lot like, um, us Eagles fans are we're at our wits end with Sirianni right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, he he's not taking points.
Mm-mm.
He's he's going for it on fourth down way too often. He's not taking points when it seems like he should consider punting the ball away. He's not. And I think it cost him the Atlanta game. It should have cost him the New Orleans game. Ironically, the New Orleans game was a script flip. Uh,
Yeah.
basically, what happened in the Atlanta game is the opposite of what happened, and we ended up on the winning end of a game where there was a last minute drive. It was a comedy of errors where the Saints players ended up running into each other and got it ran free for I don't know 68 yards or something like that. That set up the the touchdown for Barkley that ended up winning that game for us.
And also, I mean, right after you guys played them the week after we played. By the way, we have Jay and Corner Pub Sports are both in the chat right now, and they both said
Nice
Satchel. Uh,
Satchel. Yes, that's what that is. Can we find it on Satchel? Do we need to add that to the?
we might have to add it just because that way they like to say it so much. We can add it on there as well. I'm sure I'll be able to get it on there. So yes,
Okay, perfect.
we'll get it on Satchel also. But yeah, because we played the Saints the week before, got blown out,
Right.
and the Saints look like Super Bowl, like just give them the trophy now because the way they played us, there was nothing we could have done to stop them. It was ridiculous. So then you
They
guys
haven't
went
won since.
yeah, and then they haven't. You guys beat them, and in a low scoring game where I mean they scored 44 points against us, and then they couldn't score anything against you guys, and you guys beat them at the end there with that big run, and like you said, the flip. They lost this week also, and I'm like,
On a 50 some yard field goal by Koo at the last second.
yeah, yeah, and at two. The Falcons also, and it's a division game for them, so
Yeah.
it's a double whammy for them.
Yep.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. I thought for sure they were gonna the way they demolished us. I'm like, oh man, the NFC's in trouble. But then they were like, no, that was it. we blew our load against the Cowboys, and then the rest of it's is downhill from there.
Just the way we like it.
Just the way, real fast. I have Evil Genius. There's no crying in baseball
Okay,
here
that's a
right
good
now.
beer right now because I don't know what the Phillies did today. I really stopped paying
They
attention
did
after we got.
win today for the last game of the season. Someone I saw somebody posted that. It's funny. They're rerunning it at 8 o'clock on NBC Sports 8:47. They're rerunning it at 8 o'clock tonight. So I thought it was on ESPN. And then somebody posted, "Oh, at least the Phillies got the win of the last game of the season." So I was like, "Wait, I'm very confused now."
Yeah.
So,
Um,
um, yeah. So I'm popping this open. Do you have something over there right now?
yeah, I got a bunch of these still left. Young's double chocolate stout.
Okay. Ooh,
So
double chocolate stouts are nice.
yeah, it's one that's got the nitrous oxide
Okay.
thing or whatever they call that thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Very nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's good.
So that's good. Excellent. All right, now let's go back to some football. We both need a drink after this week because so
Yeah,
the
you
Cowboys,
guys won and you're still upset.
because we played the Giants.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, we should win this game 44-10.
Yeah.
And we had three big plays that got us three touchdowns, but the rest of the time we looked like we couldn't find our way out of a brown paper bag.
Which is interesting. I feel that Lamb is not being utilized enough.
No, not even a little bit. Like, I swear Dax is still in his mode of I'm afraid to throw to him. And you can see Lamb getting angry because he wants the ball more. And he said he wants the ball more. You
Now,
got
why is Dak afraid to throw to Lamb?
I think he's afraid of the double coverage. I don't know if
Okay,
he doesn't have confidence in his arm anymore or if
gotcha.
it's the pressure or what, but they're double covering him every single play. So he's afraid to throw it in there, even though the one of the touchdowns that he had, or at least if it wasn't a touchdown, it was one of the super long catches that he had. He like jumped over practically over the guy's shoulder pads to catch the ball in the air and then came down with it and then ran like another 20 yards after it or something ridiculous. It was like, oh my gosh, like if he just keeps doing that, just throw it high to CD and he'll just go up, catch it, and then just run with it some more.
Yeah.
He had a 55-yard touchdown or a 55-yard catch. He had 98 yards on the day on 7 receptions, and it didn't seem like enough.
Right. Well, I mean, one of them was 55 yards,
Yeah,
and the other six
the
were
other six,
33, the 30, 40. I don't know.
yeah,
Uh,
43, 33, whatever it is. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Uh, and yet, yeah. So he didn't break 100, and he I don't think he was used at all in the fourth quarter. Did he have any catches in the fourth?
I don't even think so because
Yeah.
I think Dak was so afraid to throw to him, and like we scored two touchdowns. We scored two touchdown in the first quarter, touchdown in the second quarter. And then thank goodness we have a kicker who can kick a 900-yard field goal because he got two field goals in the second half um,
Right.
to give us the 5 point lead over the Giants,
What was
which
the ending score? So it was 20-15.
20-15. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I got this right, and maybe maybe you don't, but I feel like the Giants did not have a touchdown their first game of the season, so they
Nope.
kicked nothing but field goals. The
Five
second
field goals in this game. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
the second game they had nothing but touchdowns, but no extra points because their kicker was hurt, so they went for it for two, ended up losing to Washington, who only kicked field goals, and lost 21-18.
Right.
And then the next week, I don't remember if it was all field goals, but and then this week is all like I feel like
Yeah.
they
Five
have not
field
had a
goals
they have not had a 7 point score
all
yet
season.
this year,
No.
which
No.
is incredible.
Incredible. Yeah. Um, and well, oh no, I was going to say, did they play today? They played on Thursday.
Right.
um, the let's see, loss, win. They beat Cleveland 21-15. That was all touchdowns,
Okay,
but
so that was okay. So I'm
okay, so there
mistaken.
we go. So
Other
they
than yeah,
yeah, so
other
they
than
got
that
three
game.
touchdowns with the extra points in that one. So 1 yard run, Greg Joseph kick. Yeah, so he did in game 3. He kicked they kicked extra points in game 3.
Okay.
And then on top of it, and this is what scares me the most about what the Cowboys this Cowboys season is we have no run game whatsoever. And I mean, we went against um a guy in that we could have had. Our running back.
Oh, Singletary.
Yeah, yeah, I think didn't he say he wanted to come to the Cowboys? Was he the one that said he wanted to come to the Cowboys?
Could have been, yeah. I
Or
don't know why. I don't know why Dallas decided not to do anything at the running back position. It
yeah,
seemed like a now. Did they lose some offensive linemen too?
the Cowboys, they might have. I don't know offhand
I
because they
feel like they
definitely
might have had
don't
some
look
that
the same.
retired.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they had a couple of retirees in there because they definitely the offensive line